Hey everybody, it's your girl Abrella Casper, and thank you for tuning in to the Popcorn Factory. And today's first pilot episode, I guess you can call it that, is none other than the evolution of Terrence Howard and the music business. Now, for those who don't know, there is a pattern with Terrence Howard when it comes to the music industry, and I'm going to break it down bit by bit. Also, Taraji P Henson will be featured in this as well, so I hope you guys like and stay tuned. Now, we're going to start off with the Jackson American Dream, which came out in 1992. But the Jacksons formed, I believe, like 70, 60 something. I'm not sure. They came out as the Jackson 5. Then they grew up to be the Jacksons. And as you all know, like I said, in the Jackson American Dream movie, Terrence Howard was actually Jackie Jackson of the Jackson 5. I don't know if he was the guitarist or something like that, but he was definitely a part of the family. And with their father being Joe Jackson, it was instilled in them, you either go to work, go to school, but he decided to make music their number one priority. Not to mention that was their discipline for them. Also, like concrete, boxing, stuff like that, making sure that they had some type of strength and ability and make sure that their head was on straight, you know. And in the process of that, they grew, they became very famous, very popular. But unfortunately, the band did disband in 1972, if I'm not, excuse me, they split in 1973. Work with me, along the line, of course, he still had music within him, which caused him to move to Memphis, Tennessee, where he became a pimp by the name of DJ. And he got one of his girls pregnant, which was Suge, aka Taraji P Henson. She got pregnant. They had their first child. He had another girl. I forgot her name, to be honest. I know she was the white girl with the braids. Had his back, help him and stuff like that. He ended up getting locked up for first-degree murder for the murder of Skinny Black, played by Ludacris. And with that being said, he was locked up. He made the song "Know How Out Here for a Pimp" with that trick, with that feature. No, it wasn't with that trick. It was "Hard Out Here for a Pimp" featuring Suge, aka Taraji P Henson. Now, mind you, pay attention. She's pregnant, had the first child. You listening? You playing by ear? All right, cool. Now, that was in July of 2005. Now, once again, like I said, he's locked up. So what more can you do? Like, you're locked up, the white girl handling his business, woo wop the bam. Suge is she already had the baby. I believe it was, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I cannot say specifically. I cannot say. I just know that they had a baby. Now, keep up with me. So with that being said, he did get transferred to another penitentiary, another jail. So I believe that was somewhere in the Bronx, New York, Rikers. I believe it was Rikers Island, because later on that year, that is when he met Curtis Jackson. And he changed his name due to the fact that he killed somebody in Memphis. So of course, people gonna be looking for you, walk the bam. So he's like, okay, change my name, identity, that type of thing, And he changed his name to Bama. He said he was originally from North Carolina. So he changed his name to Bama because he didn't want people to call him North Carolina. He then met 50 in Rikers. I believe he was protecting 50 because some guys in there were trying to kill him due to the drug trade that was going on in New York. I believe it was the Italians versus the blacks, if I'm not mistaken. And Bama came to his defense, helped him out. And once Bama got out, Curtis got out. Bama became Curtis's producer, manager. Got him, when it rains, it pours, what is it? Click, clack, pow, officer down, saving him from Majestic, who was trying to get 50. And he knew, he's like, nah, I'm protecting you. I'm going to protect you. I got your back. Now, mind you, at the end of Get Rich Die Trying, they all met up at the concert. Majestic's like, you don't want to do this, 50. You don't want to do this. I got your back. I loved your mom, but I also killed your mom, which made 50 like react like, oh my God. So he definitely reacts, but Bama stepped in and was like, okay, click, clack, bow, Majestic down, which was like, okay, it was a good way to end it. He still was his producer after the fact. Now, pay attention, because this is where Taraji P Henson comes back in. So I believe in 2015, so that's like 10 years later down the line, he, of course, changed his name again, because, like I said, the jail cells, penitentiaries and stuff like that, when stuff gets that deep, especially with murder and cases like that, of course, for protection purposes, they're going to change your name, make sure that you're safe and all that. Will wop the bam. So later down the line, moved to Chicago. He became Lucius Lyon. He became Lucius Lyon. And like I said, this is where Taraji P comes in. Cookie Lyon. So Cookie took Cookie took the case, took the bid for him. There you go. Took the bid for Lucius. Because Lucius had this plan, once you get out, we're going to run this together. We're going to get this. So they end up actually owning and getting a company and a studio, music company, Empire, called Empire. And Lucius, basically, he took it over while she was gone, because she took the bid for him. Now, mind you, pay attention. This baby came up in Hustle and Flow. Had their first baby, right? Empire. They have 3 children, 3 boys. I believe it was Jamal, Yaz, and DeAndre. DeAndre was the oldest, Yaz being the second one, and Jamal being the baby. So remember, she was pregnant, right? She was pregnant, had a baby. Like I said, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl in Hustle and Flow, but she was pregnant, had a baby, had 3 children. So my thing is, possibly that could have been their first child that was in Hustle and Flow. Like I said, Lucius got out, started Empire, producing his kids, Jamal, Yaz, because DeAndre was the lawyer. He was the lawyer. So he only had 2 children who were musically inclined how he was. So long story short, but she got out of jail. Hold on, I'm not finished. Excuse me. Like I said, this is a pilot, so work with me, guys. Work with me. So she got out of jail, and she's like, oh no, you owe me, because I took this bid for you, and I can do this, and I can turn it around and make all this, don't mess with me, like Queen Bee type vibes, if that makes sense. And like I said, Lucius, he made songs, he was signing people, making videos, but yeah, Cookie had 3 children. She ended up having 3 children. So my guess is when he got locked up as DJ, conjugal visits. Let's be real, conjugal visits. Them bedrooms in the back type thing. So that's probably what happened, and that's how she got pregnant with the last 2, because they have 3 children. Started off with 1, but they have 3. If you watch it in order, then you would definitely understand why. You'd be like, wait, huh? So yes, he started off as a Jackson 5, with his father being the producer, Joe Jackson, and Joe Jackson did not play no games. If you want to watch The American Dream, you can watch it on Tubi if it's still on there, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't, YouTube, don't start with me when it comes to this. Oh, because, they like to do extra. So watch tone, keep your hands on your head, please and thank you. if you want to watch Hustle and Flow, you may have to buy it. I don't know where it is. You may find it on Amazon Prime, possibly. Not sure. I do know that Get Rich and Die Trying is on Amazon Prime. Also, you can also rent movies on YouTube. It helps. It really does, because I know I'll be doing it, especially when I know I ain't seen a movie in a long time and I can't find it somewhere that's on a platform. I'm gonna search YouTube, because mostly YouTube got it. They got it. Pay a nice little fee. It's not that much if you rent it and you have a nice time frame to watch it. And then if you want to watch Empire seasons 1 through 6, it's definitely on Hulu. Please, it is amazing. I stopped watching it, truthfully, when the wife jumped off the building. Like, when she jumped, I was like, please, the door. I can't. What the fudge? I said fudge. I said fudge. I said fudge. Don't do me like that. Fudge. Fudge. I said fudge. Fudge. Okay? Fudge. Fudge. But yeah. So that is just my take on it. I know it was a little bit fast. Like, you ain't take no breaks. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. Well, this is a pilot episode, so it's just like everything coming together. It's kind of like a commercial break also. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in. This is my first ever video on YouTube, so it's like, but I'm excited to see what's more to come. Also, we're going to be talking, so with the Popcorn Factory podcast, YouTube channel, whatever, we're going to talk about movies, from mistakes to bloopers, things that could have been added, conspiracy theories, all type of stuff. Because I've seen a lot of stuff that broke my heart, especially when it comes to my favorite movie. It hurt my feelings, but it's like, damn, I wonder if I caught it. Did somebody else catch this? Like, did they see it? Like, I saw it, type thing, But I do thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day. Just remember, stay positive. If you are negative, then you probably shouldn't be there. Also, take God with you wherever you go. If you cannot take him with you, then you don't need to be there at all. It's your girl, Epperella Casper. Thank you for tuning in to my pilot episode, and I hope you guys like and enjoy. Stay tuned. There should be more in store. Oh, by the way, I want to shout out to Taraji. I don't know if I can say the name on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sunflower. That's my baby right here. Y'all see my Lion King right here? I know y'all probably like, what the hell a bit does that got to do with anything? Look, I like to make people laugh also, just by being my natural self, okay? So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. At the end of the day, I'm doing what makes me happy. So I hope that everything goes well. I hope y'all are cool, calm, and collective. I got 5 subscribers. It's a start. So let's see what goes on later on down the field. Now, the next episode is going to be New Jack City. I'm a big fan of Pookie. So, have a great day. Talk to y'all later. And Epperella Casper is out. Will it stop?